I have a villager problem. I have villagers here, 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 and even here. Pretty much my villagers are a hot mess, from breeding to trading to anything in between, so I figure I really have to get these guys organized. So today's project is going to be working on a villager breeder. But of course the design I came up with requires some kind of hard to get materials like quartz and copper, so we've got our work cut out for us. For the quartz, we're gonna need to go into that death trap known as the Nether, but I figured why not utilize all the resources we have at our disposal, which includes the villagers. So I have been chopping trees, making sticks, and selling them for emeralds. And I've been collecting iron and selling that for emeralds. And then I've been taking all of those emeralds over to the masons and selling the emeralds for, you know it, quartz. I think these guys are trying to rip me off. Hey, what can I say? Times are tough. Confirmed, no monsters under the bed. Please don't judge me. Not my proudest moment. Doing all these trades has pretty much beefed up our levels, so I can't help but want to try and do a little bit more enchanting. I'm still dying to try to get a pickaxe that has silk touch on it. And since these guys have pretty good deals, I can get a diamond pickaxe for 1 emerald. I might as well go for it. Be good to me, enchanting table. When I don't need silk touch, I get silk touch all the time, but lately it seems like all I've been getting is efficiency 4 and fortune 2. Oh my gosh, I mean, it's to the point it's just weird. I get it so much. That's probably the 3rd time I've gotten it. All right, I'm going to try again with 1 more. Please. Please be good to me. Don't be the same thing. Oh, thank goodness. Finally. You guys have no idea how long I've wanted a silk touch pickaxe. Literally since the very beginning of this series, I have wanted one, and now we finally have one. Things are finally starting to come together. After burning through some levels and combining a couple of my tools, I figured I'd cheer myself up and come out here and grab some of this copper that's been oxidizing. And luckily I was smart enough to remember to bring some beehives over here into one central location so that we could collect some honeycomb and wax the copper. Oh, how I wish it oxidized faster though. But it is a labor of love because I really do love working with copper. Somehow it actually manages to go rather well with some kind of unusual materials, and that's part of what I wanted to play with today. But first, we do have a little bit of unfinished business to take care of. In the last episode, I asked for some help naming this horse, and oh my gosh, LDJ knocked it out of the park. That is hysterical. Tater chop for the win. Then, in addition to the horse, we had that rescue cat from that witch's hut that we need to name. Caribou was good enough to suggest Pudding for the horse's name, but I really liked that for this cat. So, meet Pudding the cat. Caribou also suggested the name Noodles for the cat, and it just so happens I picked up a couple of extra strays, so meet Noodles. Caribou, you're 2 for 2, buddy. And there was one more name suggestion, but it was actually for the horse, and it's courtesy of Orange, and let me read it. Name the horse Hee-Haw, but in the horse noise way. All right, well, everybody meet the cat now named Hee-Haw. I hope I did that justice, Orange. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about you right now. And in case you're curious what's behind me, that is my to-do wall. So I don't forget any of the projects that I would like to do. I put them up here. As you'll learn, I don't have the greatest memory. All right, it is the moment that I have most been dreading, and that is the trip to the Nether to get some quartz. There's nothing but death and bad memories there, but it needs to be done, so do it we shall. Once we get our bearings in the Nether a little bit and know where things are, I'm absolutely moving this portal to a different location. This is still just terrible. But enough of that. On to the quartz we go. Mildly terrifying. truly terrifying. And just so you know, I did in fact return to the scene of the crime where I died last episode. And I was right. That pathway did in fact end up leading to the Nether Fortress, or at least pretty close to it. But we are absolutely not going there today because it is not safe, as you can see. And I'm not about to put all this quartz at risk that I just mined. So just know we have found it, and we will return one day. I have repeatedly caught this guy putting a block on my stairway here, and I've already removed it once. And buddy, no more. This is the last time. I'm going to leave it there because you look super proud of it. But we're not doing this anymore. All right, so I think we are officially done in here. We're going to run home. I'm going to unload the stuff I don't need, grab the stuff I do need, and we are going to go finally build the villager breeder. All right, we have done an awful lot of resource gathering, and I think that we should start getting ready to go over and build the villager breeder. But I think I'll take a friend, and Pudding, as much as I love you, I'm very protective of you because you're kind of rare. So I'm going to come up here and grab Noodles. Oh, it's dark out, isn't it? What a pretty view. But we'll sleep real quick. All right, let me tell you kind of what the plans are. And oh, by the way, did you notice that I finally made a little bridge? It's kind of little and unassuming. It's nothing fancy, but I just wanted it to be simple. And it does the job, and a boat will fit under it, so all is well. Okay, my thinking is this will end up being the villager trading hall. So I kind of like that being, boom, right smack dab in front of that bridge. And then originally I was going to put the breeder over there, but I've kind of changed my mind after looking back and forth for a while. I always do that. And I think instead, now to put it into perspective, here is the iron farm. I think we're going to put it right over in that patch over there. I've been working hard at terraforming that to get ready. And then I kind of feel like we need to dig this out so that the water goes all the way through. I'm going to depart my body for a moment. But yeah, look it. Then our little waterways can pass all the way through. And then we'll do maybe a little bit nicer bridge going over. Maybe? I don't know. Let me return to my body. It's just a thought. I don't know. Noodles. 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 Come here. Bad kitty. Come here. Sit down. All right. You sit there and you supervise. And I'm going to get building. Now, if I'm being honest, I'm, if you remember, a Bedrock girl. So I don't always know how to build things in Java. But I did watch a quick tutorial, and I think I can figure it out, at least most of it. I could have taken the easy route and just mushed it in with the time-lapse of the building, but no. We will suffer through it block by block together. But I'm pretty sure, let me do it this way. I'm pretty sure we do 3 blocks up. And then we put a slab on each of those. I'm going to be so curious if I can actually make this work. Let's see. I remember the pillows have to be at the corner. Is this going to work? Oh! You saw nothing. You saw nothing? This never happened. I'm sure. Oh, come on now. No. Dang it. I didn't bring scaffolding either. Alright, well, we're going to waste another bit of glass. Alright, how about that? That works. Ah, oh, how ironic. It's getting dark out. And we're placing beds. Talk about sleeping on the job. Okay, one more. Alright, pillows all at the corners. That is good. Then I'm pretty sure it was, oops, it was carpet squares next. Actually, should I go ahead and sleep? All right, my very shy little girl kitty is on my lap while I do, oh gosh, don't fall again, while I do this. And I think she really wants to be a part of the video, so just know she is trying to meow into the microphone. All right, luckily she does not have a very loud meow. She sounds more like a little chicken. All right, is that right? I think that's right. Do 2 of those, and then we do, come on, there we go. I think we fill in all those remaining gaps. And then we break that. If I'm not mistaken, that is actually the contraption finished. I'll just have to get the villagers in there at nighttime, but other than that, it is complete. Okay, I did spare you all of the minecart system. I figured since you suffered through the actual breeder build, I would do this on my own, but anyway, it's really a pretty easy concept. Where the villagers drop down, they land on this half slab that is on the lower portion of the block. And then there is a dispenser underneath that first track. Hit that button. It shoots the minecart through there. It'll come up through that half slab, no problem. It's all glass around here, no suffocation or anything like that. And it will get them, and then it will send them to their final destination, which will be up and around here and down to the villager hall. And that's really all there is to it. So the actual mechanics are done. I just have to get the villagers in there when nighttime falls, and then pretty much the only thing left is the building itself. So I'm going to grab the villagers and get them ready to go, and then I will see you back here for the time lapse. All right, my friends, after a fair amount of work, it is finally finished. It is a little bit of an unusual design, but that's what I like about it. I'm normally pretty traditional, but every now and then I kind of get a wild hair, but as you can see, I have gotten the villagers in where they belong. I'm sure I'll probably tidy this up, but for now, this gives me access to be able to come down here and we can run the track down to the trading hall. And I have not actually tested it with a villager yet, but I guess there's no time like the present, so let's make sure our rail system works properly, picking up the villager. Bon voyage, my friend. Woohoo! All right, it works beautifully. And so, Mr. Villager, you're just gonna have to sit tight until we get that villager hall built. Not sure how long it'll be, but, well, I'm sure you'll be fine. All right, enough of the inside. How about a look at that crazy outside? And there it is. I can't exactly tell you what I was thinking or why I did it, but like I said, I just wanted to do something different. And I actually think it turned out super cool, so I hope you guys like it. I realize it is a bit of an unusual build, but, you know, it keeps things interesting around here, right? So that pretty much wraps things up for this episode. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I really, really appreciate you, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. All right, later, taters. Bye-bye.